What is up, everybody? Will here with another one, and today I'd like to show you just how dirty my air filter got in my US spec airbox. And it's been in there about 13,000 miles, so I don't know how dirty it is. It might not even be that dirty, so we'll find out. But I thought I would take this opportunity to show you the DIY on how to change the air filter in your US spec E90. So if you live in Europe and have the Europe box, then this will not apply to you, but it'll still be interesting to see how dirty the filter got over 13,000 miles of mostly highway city driving. 60-40 split highway city, but all in an urban area. So who knows? Let's get into it. So first I'm going to show you what you would do to get the box out, because already got the box out since I've put the Euro spec one in. So let's get right into that. So removing your airbox is really straightforward, no matter if it's the US spec or the European spec. So there's two bolts, well, there should be two, there's one missing there. And then there's a flathead screwdriver that you can see on that clamp. You can see the clamp anyway, I don't know if you can see and you just loosen that and then unclip this and it will just come right out. Okay, so the next step is you're going to have to take the box apart. So there are a bunch of torque screws all along the side that hold the two halves of the box together. So undo all of them. I believe they are all T25s. Alright guys, so I undid all those T25s, so let's have a look at this thing. Well, it's not very clean, but it's not disgusting. It looks better than the one I actually removed. So to take it out, you just pull it, just kind of pull it out, slide out, and you would just put a new one in the exact same way. So just kind of go around and push it down, make sure it's in there. It's pretty straightforward once you've gotten it out. So that's about 13,000 miles of city driving around Charlotte, North Carolina, split mostly highway, but a large chunk of city driving. And this is just a cheap, crappy STP filter from AutoZone. I think it was like $12, something like that. I don't really remember now. And also, if you have not done so already and you have your US spec airbox out, I highly recommend removing the charcoal filter while you have the US spec box out. The European models do not get a charcoal filter. This was something done for California, if I'm not mistaken, because we know that everybody knows California has some of the world's strictest emissions laws. So they put these charcoal filters in, and they would be right here, and they're built into the airbox on the back half. Oh. Is this the back half? No. So they're built in on the back half right here, so right before we get to the mass airflow sensor. So what you would do is, to remove this, is remove your mass airflow sensor, because you don't want to get any of this crap on it. So you do that first, get it out, put it somewhere safe where it's nice and protected, and then using a razor blade, cut out the charcoal filter, because it's permanent, it's not removable. You got to cut it out. And then get yourself some sandpaper and sand it down until there's no more debris, and then clean it out really well, because you don't want to suck any of that stuff into your engine. After that, you just put the box back together and put it back in the exact same way you took it out. And that's exactly the process to change your US spec filter. It's pretty easy. It takes a lot of time. It's kind of an obnoxious process. The European one is so much better, having it top mounted and everything. If you do have the US spec one and upgrading to a new one is not really in the cards for you, then this is how I would handle that. I would remove that charcoal filter, and I would get yourself a new filter, but not an STP AutoZone thing. I would get you something better, like a AFE drop-in or K&N or something like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I was actually kind of surprised that filter wasn't that dirty. Thank you guys for watching. Smash that like button, and I will see you in the next one, and subscribe if you're new. Oh yeah, and one last thing. If anybody out there is looking for a single stage N52 manifold or a US spec airbox for any reason at all, I'm not really sure why you would be, but if you are, shoot me a DM on Instagram and let's talk, because I've got some for sale. So.